Kaepernick will be getting a workout with an NFL team this week. Adam Schefter, what do we know at this point?
This is going to be the first workout for Colin Kaepernick and an NFL team since he was exiled from the NFL after kneeling to protest racial injustice across the country. Now, he did visit the Seattle Seahawks 5 years ago, but there have been no visits, there have been no workouts, and at some point this week, the Raiders are planning to work out Colin Kaepernick, who's been training in Las Vegas. We'll see how that goes, but obviously, you don't bring in a player like this unless you are understanding of the ramifications and everything that comes along with it and what he can do for your offense. He's been looking for a chance just to get back to the National Football League. He knows that he'll have to come in as a backup, but again, this is something that's interesting because the Raiders have always been a progressive organization. We think back to Al Davis, the owner. He was the first owner to hire a black head coach in Art Shell. He was the first NFL owner to hire a female executive in Amy Trask. He hired Tom Flores, a Latino head coach. He's always been ahead of the curve. And now Mark Davis, the son, the head of the organization right now, obviously is a part of an organization that's planning to work out Colin Kaepernick. You wonder if other teams now will take notice and maybe that will generate a spark across the National Football League.
You know, Adam, you mentioned that Colin Kaepernick understands he would have to be a backup. Obviously, Derek Carr is there. The quarterback room consists of Nick Mullins and Jarrett Stidham. It's been 1,970 days since we last saw Colin Kaepernick play. That was week 17 of the 2016 season. How realistic do you think it is that the Raiders are bringing him in to potentially actually be a guy that's going to be able to play?
Well, you don't bring in a guy unless you plan to have him on the roster, right? I don't think they're looking at him playing. Derek Carr signed a lucrative new extension. They're looking to come up with as much depth as possible on the roster. And clearly they see him as a guy that they're curious about, that they want to check out. They want to see how he's in shape, how he's throwing. He's 34 years old. We haven't seen him in the National Football League since he was 28, Laura. So it's been a long time. No one knows exactly the shape he's in. Nobody knows exactly how he would handle the offense. So the Raiders are going to bring him in, take a look, see what he's about, and maybe this will lead to other teams bringing him in. Other teams have pondered it. The league has advocated for teams across the league to give him a chance, but nobody has up until this week. At least there's a workout, which is a sign of progress, more progress than we've seen since he visited the Seahawks 5 years ago.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.